Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Two Voices English podcast. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. Today we are talking about something we all use every day, but some of us, mostly me, don't understand very well.
Are you talking about clothes, Leo?
Exactly, clothes. Why do we have so many? Why are they so complicated? And why is my favorite t-shirt from 10 years ago suddenly out of style?
Because fashion changes, Leo. But don't worry. This podcast is for everyone who wants to learn easy English while talking about what we wear.
Right. Let's start with the basics. Mia, look at me today. What am I wearing?
Let's see. You are wearing a very bright... Is that neon green? You are wearing a neon green hoodie and some dark blue jeans.
It's not neon green, Mia. It's electric lime. I want people to see me from space.
Well, it's working. My eyes actually hurt a little bit. But hoodie is a great word for our listeners. It's a sweater with a hood, right?
Yes, exactly. It's comfortable. I love comfortable clothes. If it's not comfortable, I don't want it.
I agree. Comfort is important, but I also like to look stylish. Today, I'm wearing a floral dress and a light cardigan because it's a bit chilly outside.
A cardigan? That's a fancy word. It's like a sweater that opens at the front, right?
Exactly, usually with buttons. It's perfect for this weather. Not too hot, not too cold.
See, this is why I stick to hoodies. No buttons, no problems.
You're so lazy, Leo. But clothes are more than just staying warm. They tell a story about who we are.
My story today is, I woke up late and found this green hoodie on the chair.
That's a very honest story. But think about it. When you go to a job interview or a party, you choose different clothes, right?
True, I wouldn't wear my electric lime hoodie to a wedding. Well, maybe.
Please don't. We have a lot to talk about. Shoes, hats, colors, and even how to shop for clothes without losing your mind.
Shopping, my favorite nightmare. Let's dive deeper into this. Speaking of nightmares, Mia, let's talk about shoes. Shopping for clothes is okay, but shopping for shoes, that's where I lose my mind.
Really? I love shoe shopping. There are so many options. You have sneakers, boots, sandals, heels.
Stop. Too many words. I have 2 pairs of shoes, my everyday shoes and my wedding shoes.
Leo, those everyday shoes are so old. We call those sneakers in American English or trainers in British English, and yours look like they have traveled around the world 3 times.
They're vintage, Mia. That's a fashion word, right? It means old but cool.
No, it means old and probably smells bad. You need new ones. When you buy shoes, do you check the size?
Of course, but sometimes the size is right, but the shoe is too tight. My toes feel like they're in a tiny prison.
That's because you might have wide feet. You need shoes that fit perfectly, not too loose so they don't fall off, and not too tight.
And what about women's shoes? Those very tall ones. High heels? How do you walk in those? It looks like a circus act.
It feels like a circus act sometimes. They look beautiful and make you look tall, but after 2 hours, my feet are screaming. Most women carry a pair of flats in their bag.
Flats? Like a flat tire?
No, flats are shoes with no heel. Very comfortable, like ballerina shoes.
Okay, that makes sense. Smart. I should carry a spare pair of hoodies in my bag just in case.
That makes no sense, Leo. You're already wearing one. Let's move up from the feet. What about accessories, like that thing around your neck?
This is my scarf. It's not for fashion, it's because I don't want to get a cold. But I think I look like a mysterious poet.
You look like you're hiding a second chin, but a scarf is a great accessory, just like a belt or a watch.
I have a watch, but I only use it to see how much time is left until lunch.
Typical Leo. But even a simple leather belt can make jeans look more professional. It's all about the details.
Details are exhausting. I like the big picture, and the big picture today is I need a jacket. It's getting cold in this studio.
Good point. Let's talk about outerwear, coats, jackets, and blazers.
Brr. Mia, I'm not joking. It is really chilly in here. I think the air conditioning is too high. I need my jacket.
You're right, it is a bit cold, but wait, which jacket are you going to wear? You have that old denim jacket in your bag, right?
Yeah, my denim jacket, or as some people say, a jean jacket. It's a classic. It never goes out of style. I've had this since high school.
I can tell. It has a few holes in it, Leo. That's not classic, that's just broken.
No, these holes are distressed. People pay extra money for clothes with holes in them nowadays. It's high fashion.
If you say so. But if you are really cold, a denim jacket is quite thin. You might need something heavier, like a wool coat or a down jacket.
A down jacket? You mean the ones that look like a giant marshmallow? The puffy ones?
Exactly. We call them puffer jackets. They're filled with feathers or a synthetic material to keep the heat in. They're perfect for winter.
I feel like a penguin in those. I prefer a leather jacket. When I wear leather, I feel like I should be riding a motorcycle, even though I only ride a bicycle.
A bicycle with a basket. Very tough, Leo. But leather is great because it blocks the wind. It's very durable, which means it lasts a long time.
What about you, Mia? You always look so professional. Is that a blazer you're wearing?
Yes, a blazer is like a suit jacket, but a bit more casual. You can wear it with jeans or a skirt. It makes any outfit look put together.
I tried wearing a suit once for a wedding. I felt like I couldn't move my arms. The shoulders were too stiff.
That's because it wasn't the right fit. A good suit should feel like a second skin. And don't forget the tie. Did you wear a necktie or a bow tie?
A necktie, but it felt like a leash. I kept pulling it. I prefer a raincoat with a zipper. Zippers are the best invention in human history.
Zippers are fast, but buttons look more elegant. Imagine a beautiful trench coat with zippers everywhere. It would look like a spacesuit.
A spacesuit sounds cool, actually. But you're right, a trench coat is very London style, very detective-like. Where is the mystery, Mia?
The mystery is why you are still shivering. Put on your distressed denim jacket, Leo. Let's talk about colors next.
Good idea. My favorite color is anything that doesn't show food stains.
Food stains? Leo, that's not a color palette. That's just messy.
It's practical, Mia. If I wear a bright white t-shirt, I am 100% sure that I will spill coffee on it within 5 minutes. It's a law of nature.
Well, white is very crisp and clean, but you have to be careful. Most people stick to neutral colors for that reason. You know, black, navy blue, gray, and beige.
Exactly. Neutral colors are my best friends. They are easy to match. I can pick a black t-shirt and gray pants, and I don't have to think about it.
That's true. They are safe, but don't you think it's a bit boring? Sometimes you need a pop of color, like a bright red scarf or a yellow umbrella.
I have my electric lime hoodie for that, remember? It doesn't just pop, it explodes. But what about patterns, Mia? My grandfather wears these shirts with tiny squares all over them.
Those are called checkered or plaid shirts. They're very popular, especially for flannel shirts in the fall. They look very cozy.
And what about the ones with the lines, like a zebra?
Those are striped. You can have horizontal stripes going left to right or vertical stripes going up and down. People say vertical stripes make you look taller.
Really? I need more vertical stripes. I want to look like a basketball player.
It's a fashion trick, Leo, just like polka dots. You know, the little circles? They're very classic, especially on dresses or even ties.
Ew, polka dots make me feel like a ladybug. I think I'll pass. What about floral patterns? I see a lot of people wearing shirts with flowers on them lately.
Yes, floral prints are very in right now. They're perfect for summer. It makes everything feel more tropical and fun.
I don't know. If I wear a shirt with pineapples and palm trees, people might ask me where the beach is.
Maybe that's the point. Fashion is about having fun, but if you don't like patterns, you can always go for a solid color. That just means one color with no design.
Solid colors are my safe zone. But let's talk about the material. Some clothes feel soft and some feel scratchy.
Oh, like wool? A wool sweater can be very warm, but if it's cheap wool, it can be very itchy on your skin.
I hate itchy clothes. I prefer cotton. It's breathable and soft. It's like wearing a cloud.
Cotton is definitely the most popular material, but then there's silk. It's very smooth and shiny, but it's also very expensive and hard to wash.
If I can't put it in the washing machine, I don't want it. If the label says dry clean only, I run away.
You are so low maintenance, Leo. But speaking of washing machines, we should probably talk about how to take care of these clothes.
You mean I have to do more than just throw them on the floor?
Yes, Leo, the floor is not a wardrobe. If you want your clothes to last, you have to do laundry properly.
Laundry, the never-ending cycle. You wash, you dry, you fold, and then you wear them and start all over again. It's a full-time job.
It's not that bad, but you have to read the labels. You know, those little tags inside your shirt?
I usually cut those off because they're itchy, but I know they have those weird symbols. A circle, a triangle, a square with a hand in it. It looks like a secret code.
It is a code. For example, the hand in the water means hand wash only. It means the fabric is delicate, like silk or thin wool. You can't just throw it in the machine.
Well, I learned that the hard way. I once put my favorite wool sweater in the washing machine on a very hot setting.
Oh no. Let me guess, it shrank?
It didn't just shrink, Mia. It became a sweater for a cat. It went from a size large to a size very small kitten.
That's a classic mistake. High heat makes fibers like wool tighten up. That's why we use cold water for many things. And what about colors? Do you separate your laundry?
Separate? You mean like white clothes in one pile and dark clothes in another?
Exactly. You shouldn't wash a new red t-shirt with your white socks.
Why? Does the red t-shirt get lonely?
No, the red color bleeds. It comes out in the water and turns everything else pink. Unless you want pink socks, you should be careful.
Pink socks actually sound kind of stylish. But okay, I get it. What about the dryer? I love the dryer because the clothes come out warm and fluffy.
The dryer is fast, but it can also damage clothes or make them shrink more. Some things should be air dried. You just hang them on a drying rack and let the air do the work.
But then they get wrinkled. They look like a piece of paper that someone stepped on.
That's why we have the iron. Do you know how to iron a shirt, Leo?
Ironing? You mean that hot metal thing that tries to burn my house down? No thank you. I have a better trick.
Let me guess. You hang your shirt in the bathroom while you take a hot shower so the steam removes the wrinkles.
Exactly. It's the lazy man's iron. It works perfectly.
It works okay, Leo, but for a job interview, you really need a properly ironed shirt. It makes you look professional and organized.
Fine. Maybe I'll buy an iron. Or maybe I'll just buy clothes that don't need ironing. Polyester doesn't wrinkle much, right?
True, synthetic fabrics like polyester or nylon are great for that, but they aren't as breathable as cotton.
Life is full of difficult choices, Mia. Cotton makes me sweat, wool makes me itchy, and silk is too expensive. I think I'll just stay in my pajamas forever.
Speaking of pajamas, let's talk about what we wear at home versus what we wear in public.
Pajamas forever? Leo, you can't go to the supermarket in your pajamas. Well, you can, but people might stare.
Why? My pajamas have little rockets on them. They are cool. But okay, I understand. There is a difference between sleepwear and streetwear.
Exactly. When we're at home, we want to be as relaxed as possible. Most people change into loungewear as soon as they get back from work.
Oh, I know this one. Sweatpants and a giant t-shirt. That is the uniform of champions.
It is definitely comfortable. Some people call them joggers. They usually have an elastic waist so you can eat a big pizza and still feel fine.
That is the best feature of any clothing item, Mia. Elastic waists are a gift to humanity. But what about you? Do you wear a blazer at home too?
No, of course not. But I don't like feeling too messy. I usually wear leggings and a soft, oversized sweater. It feels like a hug.
Leggings? My sister wears those for yoga. Are they just for exercise?
Not anymore. There's a whole fashion style called athleisure. It's a mix of athletic and leisure. You wear clothes that look like you are going to the gym, but you're actually just going to get coffee.
I love that. It's like tricking people into thinking you're healthy. Look at me in my running shorts. I am very fast, while eating a donut.
Exactly. But we have to be careful. If you work from home, you have to be careful with video calls. Have you ever done a Zoom outfit?
You mean a shirt and tie on the top and pajama pants on the bottom? Every single day, Mia. Every single day.
It's a dangerous game, Leo. What if you have to stand up to get a glass of water? Everyone will see your rocket ship pajamas.
Then they will know I have great taste. But you're right, it's about the dress code. Some jobs are formal, where you need a suit. Some are business casual, where you can wear chinos and a polo shirt.
And some are just casual, like our studio. But even casual has levels. There's nice casual, and then there's, I just woke up and found these clothes on the floor, casual.
I think I fall into the second category. But what about slippers? Do you wear shoes inside your house?
Oh, never. In many cultures, taking off your shoes is a must. It keeps the house clean. I have a very fluffy pair of slippers to keep my feet warm.
I have those slippers that look like giant bear paws. They are not stylish, but they make me feel powerful.
You are a very strange person, Leo, but at least you're comfortable. Now, what happens when we actually have to leave the house and buy new clothes?
Oh no, the shopping mall. My old enemy.
Welcome to the mall, Leo. Smell that? It smells like new shoes and expensive perfume.
It smells like a headache, Mia. Why are there so many people? And why is the music so loud? I feel like I'm in a nightclub, but I'm just trying to buy socks.
Stop complaining. Shopping is an art. Look at that window display. That mannequin is wearing a great outfit. Maybe you should try that on?
The plastic person? Mia, those clothes always look good on mannequins because they don't have to breathe or move. If I wear that, I'll look like a giant burrito.
Let's just go inside this store. Oh, look, there is a sale. Everything is 50% off.
Sale. That's the magic word that makes people buy things they don't need. Oh, look, Mia, this 10-foot-tall hat is half price. We must buy it.
You're so cynical. Sales are great for the budget. But before we buy anything, we have to check the price tag. Wow, even with the discount, this dress is still a bit expensive.
See, it's a trap. And then there's the worst part of shopping, the fitting room. Or do you call it the dressing room?
Both are fine, but why is it the worst part?
Because the lighting in there is terrible. I look in the mirror and I think, who is this tired, pale man and why is he wearing my clothes? And then I can never get the clothes off. I got stuck in a tight sweater once. I almost called for help.
That's because you always pick the wrong size, Leo. You need to ask the shop assistant for help. They can find a large or an extra large for you.
I'm too shy to ask. I just stand in the small room and fight with the sweater until I win.
Well, if you buy something and you don't like it later, you can always return it. Just make sure you keep the receipt.
A refund? That sounds like more shopping. I prefer an exchange. I don't like this blue shirt. Give me the same one in green. Done in 30 seconds.
You're missing the fun, Leo. The fun is browsing, walking around, looking at different styles, imagining yourself in a new look.
My imagining ends when I see the line at the cash register. Why is the checkout line so long? It's like people are giving away free gold.
Because it's the weekend. Anyway, let's go. I want to look at some accessories in the next store.
More stores? Mia, I've been holding your shopping bags for 20 minutes. I'm basically a human coat rack now.
One more store, I promise. Then we can go to the food court and get a snack.
Food? Okay, now you're talking my language. But wait, do they sell clothes for dogs here? I think my dog needs a hoodie.
Oh no. Like owner, like dog.
Okay, Mia, I survived the mall. But I have a question. I saw a teenager wearing jeans that were 90% holes. Is that a trend or did he fight a tiger?
That's definitely a trend, Leo. We call them ripped jeans or distressed denim. It's supposed to look edgy and cool.
Edgy. It looks like he's losing a battle with his own clothes. Why do fashion trends change so fast? One day everyone is wearing tiny sunglasses, and the next day they are wearing glasses that cover half their face.
That's the nature of fashion, Leo. It goes in cycles. Things that were popular in the 90s are vintage now, and they're becoming popular again.
Wait, does that mean my old clothes from 20 years ago are cool again?
Maybe. A lot of people go thrifting now. They go to secondhand stores or charity shops to find unique, older pieces. It's better for the environment, too. It's called sustainable fashion.
Sustainable fashion. I like that. It sounds like an excuse for me to never throw anything away. I'm not messy, I'm being sustainable.
Nice try, Leo. But we should also talk about dressing for the occasion. You can't wear sustainable old sweatpants to a formal event.
You mean like a black tie event? I've seen those in movies. Everyone looks like a penguin in a tuxedo.
Exactly. A tuxedo for men and an evening gown or a cocktail dress for women. It's the highest level of formal wear.
I don't think I even own a tie that matches a tuxedo. What about a summer party or a beach trip? That's more my style.
For the beach, you need swimwear, a bikini or a one-piece swimsuit for women, and swim trunks for men. And don't forget your flip-flops.
Flip-flops are great. They're the only shoes that make music when you walk. Flip-flop, flip-flop.
And a sun hat and sunglasses to protect your eyes. It's about being practical and looking good at the same time.
I have a bucket hat. It makes me look like I'm going fishing, even when I'm just going to the park.
Bucket hats are very trendy right now. You are more fashion-forward than you think, Leo.
Really? Wow, maybe I should start my own fashion blog, Leo's Lime Life.
Maybe stick to the podcast for now. We have one more thing to talk about, the future of clothes and how they make us feel.
And whether or not I can finally wear my pajamas to work.
Well, Leo, we have traveled from your electric lime hoodie all the way to formal tuxedos. I think we are fashion experts now.
I feel like a professional. I now know that my clothes shouldn't live on the floor and that a puffer jacket doesn't actually turn me into a penguin. It's been an educational day.
It's not just about the words, though. It's about how clothes make you feel. They say, look good, feel good.
That's true. When I wear a clean, fresh t-shirt, I feel like I can conquer the world. When I wear my old pajamas, I feel like I can conquer a large pizza and a nap.
Exactly. That is the power of a wardrobe. It changes your mood. But what about the future? I read about smart clothes recently. Clothes that can change color with an app on your phone.
Change color? That's amazing. I could have one hoodie that is blue in the morning, red in the afternoon, and, of course, neon green at night for safety.
And there are fabrics that can track your heart rate or even charge your phone while you walk.
If my clothes can charge my phone, I am never taking them off. I will be a human battery. But seriously, Mia, do you think fashion will ever become too strange?
Fashion is always a bit strange, Leo. That's the fun part. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is confidence. If you feel good in what you are wearing, it doesn't matter if it's in style or not.
I like that. So if I want to wear my bare paw slippers to the park?
Okay, maybe some rules are still important, but for our listeners, remember, English is like fashion. You have to practice it, wear it every day, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Right. A mistake in English is just like a coffee stain on a white shirt. It's not the end of the world. You just wash it and try again.
That's a great analogy, Leo. We hope you all enjoyed this series on clothes. We covered a lot of vocabulary, from fabrics like cotton and silk to patterns like stripes and polka dots.
And don't forget the laundry tips. Don't turn your sweaters into cat clothes. Cold water is your friend.
Thanks for joining us today on the Two Voices English podcast. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep being stylish in your own way.
Stay bright, everyone, even if you're not wearing electric lime. See you next time.
Bye-bye.